This is the most attractive view ever. I don't know. I feel kind of compelled to say a few things. I know YouTube has kind of a limitation on the length of videos that I can post right now, so I just kind of wanted to toss a few things out there. I know I said earlier that my intention isn't to shame anybody, and I promise it's not. I don't want anybody to think that I think that there is anything wrong with being fat. I don't want anybody to think that I'm telling them that my decisions and how I feel about myself means that anybody else should feel the same way about themselves. I know we've got a serious, just hurt myself, a serious issue in this country right now with fat shaming, and I know it's pretty significant, and I've been there, I've experienced it, I've seen it. It's happened to my friends, it's happened to my family. It's something I'm concerned that my kids are going to encounter, and I'm hoping that if and when they do, they make the right choices. But this is for me. This is for my health, both mental and physical, because I'm aware of what's going on with me. I'm aware of the problems that this is creating. And it's hard. Hold on a second. It's difficult. It's not... I don't know. It's not easy to talk about without getting emotional. I don't want to get emotional. That isn't the point. I promise I'm usually more eloquent than this. But I feel like right now, I don't know, I'm not happy. And I know that a lot of times in life things happen that we can't control, or maybe we can't do anything about immediately. But this is something I can do something about. And to be perfectly honest, my problem comes from inactivity. It's not because I don't eat well. I don't want to make anyone think that I, have this incredibly balanced, wonderful diet. And again, this is my feelings. This is my take on my life. This isn't me trying to shame anybody for their decisions or how they live or what they do. But I don't know. This isn't what I want. This isn't who I want to be. I know it sounds stupid, but until I'm faced with a situation that I know is an issue, it's hard sometimes to remember how big I am. Like, when I go to restaurants, I don't fit in booths most of the time, unless you can sit at the table or chairs. And that's hard. I'm not trying to downplay it. And I know some people can deal with that and handle it. And I've spent a really long time dealing with it and handling it. Not being able to buy clothes, not go shopping with my friends. Not feeling like I can keep up with my kids. Having trouble going up a flight of stairs. That's hard. It's hard. And I'm not going to try to pretend that it isn't. So, I don't know, I felt that needed to be said. That this is about me, and someone is very excited for lunch. That this is about me and my personal experiences and what I feel and what I think. And it's not meant to shame other people. It's not meant to shame other people. It's not meant to change anybody else's mind about themselves. I think it's more about me coming to terms with my life and who I am and what I want to have be different. And that's, I don't know, that's hard. I've had a lot of situations in my life thus far that one would think would have been wake-up moments that haven't been for me. And they would have been for other people. And I'm in a position right now where, unfortunately, the typical method that I know a lot of people prefer to use once they've hit the point that I'm at, and they have as much to lose as I do, that it's usually recommended that people seek gastric bypass. And while I could do that from an insurance perspective, I don't have the option right now, especially with having such young children and being a one-income household. I don't have the opportunity to stand back and to do that. I don't, that's not an option for me. I can't be away from my family for several days to have the surgery. I can't ask any of my friends to leave their jobs and their families to come with me. And then, of course, recovery afterwards and all that other stuff. Just, it's not something I can do. And I'm not trying to say it's an easy way out. I'm not trying to say that there's nothing difficult about having that done. I'm just saying that because of my situation, it's not an option for me. And in a lot of ways, that to me is almost more daunting, because I am very much the kind of person who needs to see results and needs to see them quickly. And that's not how weight loss actually works. And I know that, but that doesn't necessarily make it any easier for me. And also, because I'm currently breastfeeding, there's nothing that I can do when it comes to supplements. I have to be incredibly careful about what I'm taking, and my insurance isn't going to cover most popular medications that would normally be used to help someone in my situation. So, I have like 30 years worth of dietary habits and changes to make, and a lot of other things I need to work on too. A year ago, a little more than a year ago now, I could walk 3.5 miles a day. And I can't do that. I can't do that right now. Yes, hold on, baby. I can't do that right now. And I'm honestly worried I'm not going to be able to do that again. So, anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But obviously, disaster has struck in my household, so apparently it's time for me to shut this off.